Hello, I'm back to play more Against the Storm. Last time I made a challenge for myself where I was not allowed to pause the game unless it auto pauses when you're making a decision, just to try to speed up my gameplay. The run before that took 2 hours. This one, only an hour, much quicker. Granted, I was playing on a lower difficulty and I still did think through a lot of my decisions. It is helping me. I'm not double thinking on things. I'm not, thinking about how I'm going to place a building or what complex food need I want to meet next. And then as soon as like a trade route pops up or another blueprint comes up, I need to think about all of my complex food needs again. I just remember that, oh yeah, this is what I had planned. This is what I had set aside. It's helping me for sure, for sure. Now we have the option of, Oh, I can't make it to this yet. I thought I was going to have a royal resupply like this. The modifier that I went beside was a boon to us this time around, and I've never conceptualized this before, but the ones that help you out in a run aren't also going to give you a royal resupply. These ones, the world map modifiers that are negative, are going to give you a royal resupply because it makes your run harder. So I'm going to, instead of, what I thought that I needed to do here was grab a royal resupply so that I could get extra range to make it to this point, and then this one, and then all the way over here. But if I'm only spending 5 years to be able to get, one of my settlements made, I've got a lot more, distance that I can travel to get here without having to take royal resupplies range upgrades to make sure that I get there on time. So I'm still fine to check out to see what this point of interest is, and we'll do this one. So the modifiers for this area, I'm going to try playing around. In a forbidden glade, so I need to get to a forbidden glade pretty early, they have enormous life forms. They're giant gathering nodes, so you need your... I think it can be a stonecutter camp or a foraging or a harvesting camp. Those ones are automatic, but you know how you have a small herbalist's camp, a small foraging camp, small something camp. Those aren't allowed to tap this. You need to get a large version of them. So unless I find Masterwork Blueprint, which gives me the large versions of everything, or I save a couple of my blueprint rerolls to get the harvesting building that I need here, I'm not going to be able to profit from it. But gathering speed is increased by 10% for every 2 workers assigned to gathering camps. So if I just go crazy on harvesting that one thing, I'm going to be able to tap it for a lot of resources. It's not like it's going to run out, you know? It's a large one. I think it has like 1,000 hits before you'll run through it. I don't think I'd need 1,000 of any resource by the time I'm done the game, except for maybe wood if you're burning it. Anyways, we have the option of beavers and harpies or just beavers. I'm going to take beavers and harpies because you know me. I've said this before. I love harpies. They're the best unit to place on the hearth because they up your carrying capacity by 5, and people only have 5 carrying capacity, so it doubles it. It's such an insane modifier. I'm also lucky to hit an extra 2 villagers here. I'm gonna grab another 2 for my embarkation, stone to crack open chests, and wood. I don't think there's no room for movement on these. I don't want to take any of the other options. Once I get more embarkation point space, then I'll be able to take something else. If I'm given different options, I would, say if I could get planks right off the bat, or fabric, or bricks, those would be pretty nice. But I think I'm always going to be doing these 3 for the time being. What am I saying? I think I'm always going to be doing these for the time being. I am going to. Okay, so gain 30 insects for each discovered glade. Great early boon to be able to make sure that I don't have food problems. I'm going to cut down as many small glades, or into as many small glades as I can. I'll just take the hit to hostility. We've got some really early hostility debuffs though. The regular looming darkness of get a big hit to global resolve whenever you hit the storm. The Firekeeper's power weakens. The maximum number of sacrifice stacks in the Ancient Hearth is lowered by 1. I never sacrifice things anyways. I don't have enough material, so that's fine. Fuel consumption in the hearths is increased by 20%. Sucks, but not the end of the world. Recipes producing building materials yield 50% fewer goods in the storm. I don't want to micromanage through that and turn people off, or the building... things producing building materials off. I'm just going to take that hit, but that's still fine. Global food production is slowed by 15% for each hostility level. So none of these are honestly too terrible. It's just that I'm taking a hit to resolve with looming darkness as I get worse and worse hostility levels. So I can reasonably open up a lot of glades to get the cricket mating grounds. Okay, let me put down my woodcutter's camp, but before that, I need to press play, actually. Let's get you here and get you filled with as many beavers as I can. Let's get a second woodcutter's camp over here and get more beavers on it. Let's tell you to cut into the glade. Let's tell you to cut into the glade. And then this glade as well, please and thank you. And then you, I don't want to hit 2 dangerous glades at the same time, so I'm not going to do that. We'll grab our blueprints. We've got a trapper's camp, a herbalist's camp, and a small farm. Wish I would be seeing these later. I would want to know which one to take. I'm going to take herbalist's camp because people, what is it? We've got biscuits and pie here. I'm probably going to want a source of, like, flour. Hold on, before I take this, let's just see. Yeah, herbalist's camp will benefit me right away because I've got mushrooms there. I'll take this one first. Then we've got the ability to make porridge for my humans, biscuits for my humans and my beavers, and then skewers. The skewers don't hit the harpies. I always get that messed up. We could make fabric barrels and dye, which I don't have a good source of fabric currently, and I probably won't throughout the game. Or we could take plank production, but I still need fabric for that to pop off. Or not to pop off, to be built. I'm gonna take the cookhouse, even though No, I need an early source of some kind of building material like planks or fabric, and planks are just used more commonly than fabric, so I'm gonna take this one, carpenter. We've got a cookhouse again. We've got a brewery, which I'm not gonna use ale yet, and the druid's hut. How would I make the oil? I could do it out of vegetables, which is at a small forager's camp, not the herbalist's camp that I have. Yeah, okay, so it's unlikely that I'm going to be able to highly produce oil and then sacrifice that in the hearth to increase, like, global production speed. So I'm going to take the cookhouse instead for biscuits and porridge. Taking a tavern right now I think is too early. Okay, and then I need to unpause. Let's put down all of our paths while I'm still not thinking as much as normal. Or, like, where I need to play a bit of the game on autopilot while I need to think about bigger picture things. Paths go down here. Okay, so let's see what the event is. -8 global resolve. That's going to be worked on right away so that I don't hit it in the storm. We're going to send 2 harpies over there. If I do, actually, they're going to leave. I can't. I can't. I could lower my... this is rough. Like, I need to get this done, and I need to get it done now, because if I wait through the next storms, it's not going to work. I know that I have paused it, but... Okay, let's say I build a bunch of shelters. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need at least 5. You get deactivated, because I don't need any more wood currently. And then we're going to make 1 decoration to increase global resolve by 1. So this is going to give 4 extra resolve to the harpies, which is going to put them at 7. I can flicker them with favoring them in a second. So I'll start this. I can put 1 person back over here, but I kind of want all of the builders. These need to be done as a priority. Let's see what the cornerstone is. Grain production increases by 1 every 25 times it's produced. If I found any kind of grain nodes, I'm going to take that. Let's see. Nothing, that's just stone and then leather. That is meat and leather. We've got a lot of leather in this map. Gain 2 wildfire essence for every 2 completed dangerous glade events. All trade routes are faster. I don't think I care about this. I don't really care about wildfire essence, honestly, so I'm going to re-roll, look for something better for the early game. Each newcomer group has 2 additional villagers. Receive packs of provisions for every new villagers, then, like, I just don't need to worry about this anymore. I think, did we have a way to produce pie? Because if I didn't, I'd take jerky to make pie for the humans. So more people or packs of provisions? I think I'm going to take the more people. It is only an extra 2. I'm going to take this because I always have issues with food in the early game. Is there any way that I can increase their... I don't think so. Harpies resolve above 13, that's pretty easy. It's better than packs of building materials. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. Packs of crops or burn blight rot cysts. This is gonna take me a while. This wouldn't. Yeah, it's gonna take too long before I get any blight rot cysts in my village. And then 4 trade routes just in general, which we'll be able to do easier with the packs of provisions and 2 people offering us trade routes, or just selling 16 gold worth of amber, but then I also have to deliver 4 amber. I'm gonna take the trade routes version here. Okay, I need to start raising it a bit early so that it has the time to increase. Did it a bit too early, but that's fine. We'll put down a crude workstation, and people don't have enough wood to make things, because I had to make so many, what is it, shelters? Can I set somebody to work on this? No, because it also takes stuff. I could make oil right away. Decreases hostility by 10 points. No, this is offering me a lot of food resources. I'll wait. Are people just doing nothing? I can put down another woodcutter. At least one. Can't put down a second one, though. Okay, beavers are going to increase. Now, these guys will go down slowly, but, like, slow enough that they will probably restart from full. I will put 2 people to work at the stonecutters camp to start getting some stone. Just because we've got nothing else to do. You guys are waiting on more wood. I'm going to put this as the next priority. See, if I didn't have that 50 wood at the beginning, I would not have been able to do this. To be able to, yeah, get this event completed so early. Can I crack into one more? No, I can't crack into any more to get more insects, but I've already gotten 60. So I have to deal with whatever I've got here so far. We're looking at a lot of stone, some moss insects. I like that, actually. Because I don't have any fiber yet. I guess the leather that I can collect over here will allow me to make fabric. Let's get somebody to work on making, not planks, but bricks here. And I'm going to need to favor you again. I can favor you now, probably. The beavers will take a while to drop down. I think I'll be fine. And I can use stone here, because there's no source of clay. So then you are making bricks. I can't make fabric here with leather. I think that isn't a thing, even. I'm just, like, misremembering something. Hold on, I'm pausing this because I don't know how this opened up. Did one of the woodcutters just go to this tree specifically to open it, or no? I marked it. Okay, that's actually pretty good because it doesn't have the things that I wanted. Algae pond it's good enough as a source of what is it? Something for fabric. Somebody could put down people here once I get them back. Where would I get them back from? I guess the woodcutters camp. I'm gonna move 2 people into the herbalists camp to get some mushrooms. I just hate hearing that sound in the background. It puts me on edge. I think I'm about to lose or something. Okay, let's turn that off. You should be done pretty soon, right? 26 seconds, yeah. They'll manage in time. I needed more buildings. We've got a cookhouse that I can't place yet, and we had the herbalists camp that got upgraded. Okay. I'm gonna move you. I'm gonna wait until you're done like this, and then say avoid glades. I should also tell you to avoid glades. Let's get some people working over here that aren't already. We don't really have many people that aren't working already. Okay, everybody's doing fine now, and we're bringing back flour, ale, biscuits, and root. The biscuits are going to be eaten early, and that's not great, because I'm going to turn that off on consumption control. I want to wait until I can hit these guys with something else for a complex food need to get passive resolve from them. If I wanted to up the Harpy's Resolve to 13, is there any way to do that right now? I would need to upgrade the Hearth level, and I need an extra 3 villagers for that. That doesn't work. You made 4 bricks so far. I'll just have you keep going on bricks, make about 15. What about the caches? Do they have anything for me? They have boots and copper ore. Was there one up here? Has meat, fish, and herbs. Doesn't do anything for fabric, which is what I'm needing right now. I can make a trading post so that I can start seeing what options they have for me. Here seems like it's out of the way enough. What else do I want to do? Drizzle water geyser is for food. I could build this early, but I'm not going to. If I were to... Hold on. If I drop my Harpy's Resolve to 13, how long does it need to be? For 30 seconds. I just need to get my woodcutters to stop working. 2 of them, right? Which are my only woodcutters, but that's fine. I'll take it for an early reputation point. For an extra building. And they're gonna stay off for the night, so you guys can go there. Did I take a crowded caravan? No, I took pleasant supplies. Kind of wishing I took crowded caravan. I feel like I need more villagers. I didn't realize how much work it was putting in last time to get 1 per opened glade. Okay. This is gonna proc for me, and then I can also put down a makeshift post to make packs of crops, right? Cookhouse, city buildings. No, it's industry buildings. Here. And here. You're done now, so then I can get rid of you. I could also change out 2 of the beavers that are working here for woodcutters, since I'm going to have to hit hostility 1 for this night. And let's see our building. We got a way to produce fabric, which I'm probably gonna need. Realistically, I've got a lot of stone, so I don't need to worry about bricks as much. We've got a druid hut, which... That's oil. Again, yeah, I was already talking about oil and how I can't do it, so it's just the weaver that I'm gonna take. You will go down, but I'll deactivate you. You should make a few planks for me then. Harpy's Resolve is low, but not low enough that it's going to kill them. I'll be able to flicker them with favoring. We don't have any builders. That's fine. Let's move the shelters out of the way. You guys got a bit of algae from the rocks, which allows me to make 2 fabric to make the... I think there's a building that makes planks for me, right? Right. We deactivate this. Get out any wood if it's there. Yep. The carpenter. Which will go here instead of this guy. Move you out of the way. Carpenter goes down. I have 1 person making planks, because I'm going to need a lot of them. Somebody's also going to make this eventually for me. I will use roots. High hostility. What do you mean high hostility? Oh, because I have woodcutters on deck right now, and they're seeing that, and they're saying, oh, if you reduce your woodcutters, then you'll be able to manage. Yeah, and it would lower the hostility down enough, but I don't need to. I don't need to. You can just do this, and then be fine. You turn it up to be a bit faster. Okay, we've got a new cornerstone to take. Wood production is increased, but harvesting and planting are 25% slower. So I'm going to be gathering and doing nothing but gathering, so I don't care. Discovering a glade during the storm, I don't want to do that. I only want to do it during drizzle season for insects. And then our villagers. We're going to take more rather than less. I'm going to take... We've only got one human. I think I want more humans in a backlog. In here. Avoid glades except marked. I should have these always set on. And then you guys can open up there. And do I have anything else small that I want to open up for 30 insects? This one seems fine. Let me move you guys over there then to get that done. No gathering nodes near the stonecutters camp. Okay. Let's turn you off. Where would I assign you guys? I want to make another set of planks. We should get you off of the crude workstation when possible. Yep. Okay. You're still going to be making, yeah, the bricks and stuff that I need. We can activate you, and maybe we'll get enough planks soon. Not quite yet. Where else do I want to put people? What? Trade routes? Build it. Oh my god, it's done at 96%. Okay, it just finished. We've got 2 trade routes that we can complete. Wow. I don't want to sell roots, because that's how I'm making packs of crops right now. And I want to do insects, and badly. I've got 15 packs of provisions. Yeah, I can... Do I sell all 40? It does get Trader's Rest upgraded. I think I'd do 12. No. I'm keeping these insects, which I should also go into my consumption control and say you guys are only allowed to eat insects as your food source. I should probably complete one of these because I need more trade routes done overall. I'm at 5. How many have you made so far? Just 2? And then you're not going to make it on roots, so then you need to use something else. So I'll have you use... yeah, I think it was roots, and then what did I turn on to? Mushrooms. Okay. I'm not going crazy. I'm about to open up 2 more glades for another 60 insects. We'll see what I need to get done when they pop open. Because there's going to be dangerous events for me to deal with. That's a big water strider molt. People are going to have to walk through. We've got -12 for Harpy's Resolve. I can get them up to 10. I can't get them past -12. I don't think I can do that. I'd need to buy oil from somebody and also have enough amber, and I don't think that's possible either. Oof. Needs for coats. Deliver flour and deliver oil. I think I'll do coats. Because I don't want to make oil. I don't want to take a building that will make me oil. Discover 2 glades at an interval of 150 seconds. I just discovered one, though. I'll still do it. But that one also just got discovered. Damn. Okay, well, I'm not doing that. How would I get Harpy's Resolve up? I would need to give them jerky, I would need to give them paste or boots, and I don't think I can do any of that right now. Cookhouse can make skewers, and that's not what they want. Yeah, I would need to get another building and find something that they like. Do I accept these people? I've got enough food for it currently. We're eating a bunch of insects. Let's take them. We've got Zorg here. He gives us a small farm. Do I have fertile ground nearby? I don't have any fertile soil nearby. That's not happening. What else are you offering? 20% on global food production speed. No, and we're not harvesting crops. I think did I also take Rudy ground? Yes, I did. Yeah, so we're getting a lot of wood, but we can expedite our fabric and our bricks, and I want to do that so I don't have to worry about making the buildings early on. I don't want to pick up any food because it's going to cost me too much. And I'll pay for this in as many parts and then insects afterwards as I can. I don't want to give up any more than 4. That seems like a good amount. And 35 insects for this amount of building materials? Sure. Thank you, Zorg. Then what was I doing next? It was checking on you, making a pack of crops. Yeah, you will make just enough. After you're done, I'll deactivate you. We don't have any more trade routes to hit. We can't do glades in quick succession yet. We needed to deal with these harpies back here, which means that I need to make another shelter. How many people are here currently? Enough that if I make decorations, I can get global resolve up by another one. I'll do that. Where's the other decoration? In the park. And I saw a trade route flicker on for a second, I thought. Nope, guess not. What do we have over here? We've got a flawless druid hut, which could make us coats. Okay. But I would need to cleanse it, and I don't have anything to cleanse it. What about this one? I could rebuild it with 8 planks to make boots, and we've got a lot of leather. This is getting rebuilt. This is what I'm doing next. So then I want to put a hearth down here, probably right here, and a small warehouse as well. So the small warehouse should go down first. Where are you? City buildings, small warehouse back here. And then where's the hearth? This one. And you don't fit yet. I could get rid of some... I'll get rid of this stone right here. Make a small hearth. You get increased. We don't have the building materials for you. It's just planks that we need more of. Do I get another beaver over here? Can I get a beaver off of anything? Yes, I can. This. You go over there. Beaver comes over here. We don't have any builders now. We don't need somebody working the crude workstation. I don't really need somebody in this woodcutter's camp, but I'll keep them around for now. New trade routes. 2 packs of crops. Oh, I forgot about this. Fishers turn packs of crops into ground bait. So they've got some ground bait in this guy, and that will increase their production here, but I didn't want the packs of crops to be used by this. It is what it is. I have to deal with it. I think I will, while I'm waiting for you to make more packs of crops, take the trade route here. Do I have enough coal? No. No. Okay. This obelisk was something that I wanted to tear down. No gathering nodes near the herbalist's camp. We can turn that off as well. I guess I just have so many extra people that this works. And I'm still waiting on enough planks for the hearth over here. You are getting teared down. Torn down? Torn down. We can get 2 people to work on it. I want people to pick up some of the leather, so I'm going to make a harvester's camp here. I'm going to put down some paved roads instead of regular roads because I've got the extra stone for it. And then one of my houses is going to be moved down to here. We'll put somebody in this hearth. And we will get people rebuilding you, again, once I have enough planks. I have to wait on that. Harpy's Resolve, I'm still not going to be able to get in time. What's this? Spawns 2 to 3 blood flowers. I need that to happen. How do I get this? I'm not going to get it through the storm. It's going to spawn blood flowers. I'm going to have to lose all of my food stores. What are my food stores looking like? My insects. Oh, that sucks. There's no way that I get it done early, right? I mean, I could take the loss of harpies. Let's get the hostility down by removing some woodcutters, because we don't need them to be making wood. And then once you're up, I'll try to turn up global resolve. How do I get this? I need to get rid of all of my woodcutters. I could just do that. And then I'd have to sacrifice sea marrow if I want them to get it done before the storm hits. How long are they going to be in the storm for? 2 minutes. It's going to be for the entire duration of the storm. I'll lose like 2 harpies in that case. I'll manage. I'll manage. We can get extra packs of crops. We don't need you working on the packs of crops anymore. Give me something that makes boots. I had a building that made boots. I don't need to worry about that. Herb garden, not good. Druid's hut, we don't want the oil from it. Don't want to make tea at 2 stars and coats at 1. It's just like getting rid of the main reason for the Druid's hut, which is the oil. So I'm going to take the trapper's camp because I wanted to get to a forbidden glade to be able to tap it. Now I have 2 of the things that I would need. The only one that I'm not able to tap is if it's a small forager's camp. And hey, this hearth is close enough to this forbidden glade. I can assign some people here since I have so many extra people. What was it? It was this, I think the cobbler. Yeah, that I wanted to rebuild. Right? Boots, yeah. We'll have 2 people building you. And then you, do we want to rebuild you? Your tools, pipes, and boots. I already have a way to make tools. I don't need to make pipes. I can salvage you for parts. What else gets done? You guys have already made all of the pathways. You're not spawning blood flowers, right? You aren't. I'm just losing harpies. That's all. What do I do in the meantime? I'll get you on that instead. We could crack this cache, because I'm not going to get the tools eventually, and 40 eggs is 40 eggs. Where else would I want to put down paths? I think I said I was fine with paved roads. Do you guys have enough stone? Yes, you do. Okay, good. Let's move the stonecutter's camp over here then, and get to tapping these rocks that are right beside the warehouse. There go the harpies. I guess I can unfavor them to keep the beavers above water for right now. We don't have anybody working at the cobbler. We'll get 2 harpies on that. No packs of building materials. Dye. I don't want to use any of my food for. We're low on fuel. Really? We don't... Oh, because it's not burning wood. I don't have any wood. I need to pause this to, like, figure out what's going on. We've just been having a bunch of people make planks. Okay, you guys are getting off. I need to assign some woodcutters. I guess I could get, like, 1 started over here. We lose a harpy. I'll just replace them with a beaver whenever they show up. Stonecutter. Okay, that's down here. Yeah, and there's no way I can stop them from leaving again. It's just another one gone. Area's looking a lot more open over here. Kind of nice. We've got coal that I can use. Oh, yeah, ever since I've gotten the mine, this just becomes a lot better. And it's pretty close to a warehouse. Kind of sucks that I put it right beside the cobbler. I didn't move it down once. They can't sneak by here. But I'll put some people in the mine. And then what upgrades do I want? Strong... Okay, let me pause so that I can understand all of the mine upgrades. So we can either take a horse to increase production speed by 50%, and it reveals 200 coal. We can have an automated minecart transport things instead. We can have just more coal in general. I think I'm liking production speed by 50%. Let me just see. Yeah, it takes 29 seconds. I think there's going to be more time spent on coal than spent on moving it to the warehouse. So we'll get a pit pony. And how do I get that upgrade? Oh, because it hasn't been built yet. I can't. I see. I see. If I favor you, you might pull out quick enough by the time this comes around. Let's see. Come on. Don't make me lose another harpy. 3, 2, 1. Woo, okay, close. Close. I'll get another woodcutter. And we're going to ask you to burn coal first. Packs of goods. Porridge. Double the effects when... farmers. I'm not using farmers. Okay. I'm going to take the production of packs of goods because I'm not going to be statting into a lot of porridge. If I had a second person that was eating porridge, I'd take it, but not yet. I'm going to take... I want to take more beavers, but just more people in general is a good thing. I think I'm fine to open up this forbidden glade then. We need to complete one more trade route. Can I get rid of a part? Oh, I can get rid of a pack of crop easily. And that's a pretty good price for eggs. I'll sell it at how much? This is 2 for the smoldering city. Yeah, that's enough to level it up. The cobbler. I'll make it. Hold on. Get -3 to global resolve every 45 seconds. So I need a lot of people working on this. Let's cleanse it. And then we can unfavor you again. We should make you guys some more houses. I think I've got enough for shelters, right? Yes, got a lot of planks. Let's put 2 down, like in anticipation. And then decorations over here as well, so that it'll upgrade 1 able. 1, and where's the other one? Park. 2, and I don't think it has a park yet. There we go. Now where do I want to put more of my people? We've got a weaver here that could be making fabric, and I should start that. They could also be making boots, but that's not where I want to be making the boots. We'll have 1 person making the fabric. We have 2 people here making boots. That's good. We completed the trade route. That's a new blueprint. Pie and pottery, pretty good. We need something to produce flour, so I'm probably just taking the rain mill. Jerky could be good because I need something to up my no, boots are upping my harpies resolve. I'm going to be taking flour production. The rain mill can go down by this warehouse. Let's move some things out of the way. Harpy stonecutters left? What do you mean they've left? Why have they left? Oh, this is a long time ago that it told me that it left, and then the low on fuel ping comes up. I see. Have you guys not been producing enough? Ah, because I didn't increase the production speed. I'll use planks to get that done. And somebody's already shipping 6 coal. That's great, because they need it at the hearth. And then we won't be using wood over here. I'll turn that off. Didn't I take a thing that, like, doubles my wood production? That's crazy. It's crazy. And I'm not doing that trade route. Okay. Okay. We still have a lot of extra people. I'll get an extra person in the mine. We needed people back on the carpenter, so I need to get you guys out. I know that they gain extra resolve for being here, but I want the chance to doubly produce planks. Because we're low on them again. If I discover 2 glades in quick succession, I would like you guys to open up this glade as well. Need for coats. Can I make coats at the cobbler? No, it was just boots, packs of building materials, and dye. Okay. I can turn on consumption now of things. I probably just should. Like, I'm not gonna make these 25 biscuits make it to the next, what is it, event? Or not in the next event, but like when I need to up their resolve. I'm probably also going to... I shouldn't say that. Hold on. Rain mill. Rain mill was what was next. Because I made some space for it. Beaver's resolve is low. Well, good thing we're getting them biscuits pretty soon. Haunted? What's haunted from? Is it... Hold on. Glade event. What glade event? Is it just because I opened this? I need to figure this out. Hold on. There's no dangerous event over there. There's no dangerous event over there. Oh, this event. I didn't realize I needed incense to do this. I thought it was just the negative here. It looked like it had gold around it, but there wasn't. I need to make scrolls at the rain mill. Okay, that's my next thing. Let's get you guys out of here. And assign you here instead to make the scrolls. Or we need people. Alright, I guess it's harpies at the mine. And it's 2 people in the rain mill, and then I'll deal with that event in a second. You guys are making scrolls out of wine. We somehow got some extra, and leather for sure. And then flour I want to make out of these 2. Either of them is fine. We'll make a limit of 50 scrolls and then just overproduce into flour. We can get extra 3 villagers. We've got a giant protofungus, so we can just put a bunch of herbalists camps around here, and then we have just like infinite mushrooms. Okay, let's see what this one does. We need a bit more incense to be able to pay for a funeral for these people. Or gain 2 impatience points and spawns between 4 and 6 blood flowers upon activation. So it's just get rid of your food stores. I'm going to be finding a way to make a bit of extra incense. What the hell, man? And if I wait too long, every new coming caravan arrives with 2 fewer villagers, and hostility of the forest increases by 250. And I need to get this done now. How long until the next trader is coming? 2 minutes. I need to call him early, and then call another one after him if he doesn't have what I need. He has metal, fuel, and tools. He doesn't even have the incense that I need. Okay. I have a blueprint here if I can find a way to make incense. I'm going to re-roll to find a way to make incense. I did not find a way to make... I found a way to make incense. Instantly. And we need to get this working right now. Can be moved around. Making jerky is also nice. Leave the meat behind. Okay. Incense gets made first. We can use herbs. 100 seems like a lot. 50 as a limit. And then jerky after that. Okay, I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. You guys... Yeah, and I don't take any kind of, like, hostility during this, so it can be done during the storm, even. I can start putting people down on the herbalist's camp, then. I'll put a small warehouse in the area. Where are you? City buildings? City buildings. Small warehouse. You go down here. We're going to get another herbalist's camp. And we just put a lot of people in play. Orders. Need for religion fulfilled. Well, I'm making incense, and... Yeah, I'm already making incense. This can get done. I'm not using any rainwater right now. This is probably going to be finished quicker. Need for coats fulfilled. I mean, that double stacks on one of mine, and I'm not making any trade goods, so that's not happening. You've not upgraded yet. Do I have a bunch of extra space? I have 4 extra space. That's nice. We can deactivate you and just have a bunch of harpies. Yeah, head out here to the herbalist camps. I need 1 extra part from something. What do I want to get rid of? Fishing hut? It had extra bait in it. I hope that that bait goes to my warehouse instead. Oh, and we already have 1 made, but I'm gonna put 3 around here, honestly. I'm fine to just, like, yeah. Does that leave extra space in front of it? I don't think so. Put you over here. And then I definitely want paved roads in between here and where they're taking a break. Realistically, I'd want to put a hearth somewhere in this area, but there's just no good spot to place one. Not yet, anyways. And then you can get 2 harpies. Where am I getting harpies from? The mines. What are my trade routes like? It's a lot of money for stone. And I don't want to give that many packs of provisions up. We've got a lot of leather, and that's a lot of money for leather, too. And we're still going to be making more? Oh, we got rid of the big thing that was here. Damn. So then where do I move this to get more leather? Up seems... Yeah, that's way too far away. It's just over here instead. I should put 1 person in here for a small amount of time so they can, like, move all of the wood out of the building. If I delete it, do I get all of it back? I wonder. Let me test that, actually. We've got wood at 56. And this is going to be 80 wood. Not 80 wood, 70 wood. No, it deletes all of the wood in the building. Okay. We have not made enough incense yet, but we will pretty soon. Right? Yeah, and I'll take 1 person off incense production to get somebody working on the camp. Done. You come over here. Oh, I should probably get 2 people on it. Planks, could save wood. Boots we don't need. Sea marrow we don't need fuel because we're making coal. Don't need rocks. Maybe we could use plant fiber. I'm gonna take boot production for sure. And I don't need a smelter, I don't think. We only have one set of people that likes pie. I could get pie production for humans here. Not going to. I'm fine to say bye to Farloof. Thank you for your 2 blueprints, by the way. Or your 2 perks. Very much appreciated. I can cleanse this with incense eventually. And that allows me to make tea and coats. Right. Oh, I didn't realize that I also needed to keep Amber around for this. Wait, why don't you... I haven't clicked investigate yet. Oh, thank God that showed up. Yeah. I might be overthinking this. I need somebody else to come over here, though, I think, to be able to lower this scout and to get the materials in quick enough, because they're also going to go back to the hearth to take a break. It's a long walk. The herbalists are picking up mushrooms at a rate of 11 seconds. Pretty good, because we've got so many people on camps. We're getting dye. We're getting straight up pickled goods from this, and we're getting a container. Okay, we take those. What's in the chest? Nothing? I think I'm fine to just send it. We can deactivate everybody at the woodcutters. We can't deactivate everybody at the woodcutters to lower hostility. We might have to lose a villager to do so. So you guys come back. Let's turn up the speed. That's a lot of money for planks. I could get rid of all of them, right? Right? Surely that's not going to bite me in the butt. We'd need another carpenter over here. Don't have any. We've got enough wood. I've got the mines going. Everybody's about to leave. Okay. I will now unassign all woodcutters in case I lose any hostility from anybody leaving, and then it ticks it up for somebody to stick around. Yeah, it does. Okay, there we go. And then we get the woodcutters back. Grab our cornerstone, secure perimeter, reduces hostility gained, or impatience grows slower. I want to reduce hostility. Food production speed is increased for drizzle water. Drizzle water stored, though. Could make a lot of food, but I think I'm going to take secure perimeter. I like a lower hostility, so I don't have to worry about, what is it? The, 3 or 4 glades that have cracked into that do that now. We're taking more villagers than less. You're good. Now we have the incense to deal with this. We don't have the incense to deal with this. We need another person making some. And we should put some more people on staff here so that they can start making jerky as a food source. What else do I want to do? Another carpenter would be nice, because we got rid of all of our planks. You guys can move to somewhere that's a bit nicer for you. A bit closer to where you want to be. Eggs. Got a lot of them. It's a good price. Barrels. I'm getting water skins as my container. I can sell these barrels. I will in the next 26 seconds. I keep forgetting to unpause, man. Even now. I'm also going to go back and favor my harpies and see. We have some people that are unsheltered. Let me make some shelter. Let me slow this down to 1, 2. What's our blueprint that we got? Coal, we don't need. Bricks, don't need at this point. We don't need a better source of dye. We don't need pipes or packs of trade goods. I'm going to re-roll. We don't need better planks. A temple to be able to use the incense at would be great. Oil. Now that we're getting a bunch of mushrooms, do we get this? I think we're getting meat from the fungus over there, but I'm not going to take it. It does allow us to make coats, which are 2 of our orders, but I'm going to take a temple first. Reason... Yeah, that'll fulfill one of our orders, and I want a city building. Let's put the city building here. You will fill our education need. What kind of water do you need? Drizzle water to be able to make your incense? Oh, but you're making it really slowly. That's fine, I guess. I'm going to put down a geyser pump then. Turn up your priorities that you get made earlier. And stock you with 1 person. So that we can get a bunch of water so that I can connect you with pipes. Because I think I already have pipes. Yeah, I have some at base. And then we'll turn you up to produce really, really fast. So that you make... Let's do 100 incense. We now have the incense needed for this. Let me get 3 of my workers over here. Wait until they're done building, actually. There we go. The 2 buildings that I was looking at are done. Then we'll have a way to make coats. Great. Don't need to favor you anymore. You guys are overproducing boots, but I'm fine with that. We're overproducing on fabric. Did I have like a crude workstation making fabric? No, I didn't. Let me get rid of these so that I don't see them anymore. You were making a bunch of fabric. Okay. Well, we don't need you over there anymore. We could make training gear. We'll do that with one of our harpies. And you guys no longer have anything to harvest. Do I have space for another harpy here? I do. Where am I grabbing a harpy from? Here? What's your gathering speed, by the way? Yeah, it's still 11 seconds, but that is an insane speed. I will probably need some more stone in the future, so I'll move you guys down here. Even though it's hard for you to get in and out, it's something. And we've got more orders to fulfill. Use clearance water, not going to happen. We've got packs of provisions, and I'm getting the trade routes done. We'll do that. And I'll open up to see more trade routes from each of these guys. Nothing for this season. Do I spend another 10 amber on each? Why not? Why not? Water skins, we're getting too many of those for free from the fungus. I need to sell 51. I'll manage. And I don't have the crystallized dew to sell here. How long until you guys are done? Pretty soon? And then I'll get them set up to make some coats. A lot of mushrooms. There's a thing over here, the rain mill, that was using mushrooms or something else. We'll turn them off of using algae. You guys can either die if we need to make more scrolls ever. Let's up that to 75. And I can make paste and I didn't even notice. Bring that on as well. And I'd want an extra person here. We can grab some people off the harvesting camps, but I think I'll survive the storm. Even if you get down to 1, I can flicker you with some favoring. You're also getting down to 1. And do I, even if, yeah, if I remove these 2, it doesn't lower me down by a hostility. So nothing to do, just wait. We could get somebody in here so that people can start fulfilling their religion and education needs. I'll do that after the storm, though. And somehow, we've gotten a slight amount of corruption. There's a blight rot cyst somewhere. Oh, right, this. We're using, okay, I need to make a blight post. City buildings, blight post. You come back here. And we'll work on you next season. Where's a close by source of trees to a warehouse? I guess still here is fine. Down here would also work because of this warehouse. Both my humans and my harpies are going to be fine because I'm just about to pull out of the storm. Trade routes before we leave the storm. That's a lot of stone, but it's something. Can't sell enough boots. Can't sell enough anything. 3 plant fiber per minute. I'm not discovering many new glades, and 1 villager isn't going to make or break anything. Global resolve being increased by 3 for 120 seconds. That doesn't matter because I'm not felling a lot of trees. I can favor you to get some passive resolve. Where are our newcomers? Wait, did I not see some? Oh, it's the boots, right? There's our newcomers. We take the one with more people. You've been upgraded, so now I would need to get, I think, 3 more people. Oh, right, I can turn on the temple. Let's do that. And let's put in a harpy here to make some purging fire for the blight ruts that are being made from the smokehouse. People are going to start using incense, which are the humans. They're also... Do they do anything else? They're not an education class. The beavers are. If I unfavor you, you're still going to be fine. What's next? Hey, Sahilda. Gonna show me something new? Hi. +2 to fabric production. Don't need that. Global food production speed is increased. That'd be more jerky. I'm already overproducing on jerky. Right, I haven't put down something for biscuits yet. And I think biscuits I can make with mushrooms. Villagers move quicker, I'll do. And food production, I'll do. Do I need anything? I don't think so. Let's go into our food. Put down that cookhouse. Start making our... Ooh, we need to take some people off. Grab 1 person from the woodcutters camp. Let's replace the person at the geysers pump with an automaton. Oh, and there's actually... It needs 2 people working there. Let's take somebody off the carpenter. That's where all of our wood's been going. And now that we have enough people, we can assign them all to the cookhouse. We ask them no skewers, biscuits, which they can't make with mushrooms, and porridge, which they can make a lot of. We'll do that. Put to 50. Put you to 50. And we've met the need for clothing, and we've done that twice, actually. Okay. Brewery. We could make ale, but nowhere to use it yet. We've already got a way to make jerky. We've already got a way to make planks. This is a reroll. Guildhouse. I haven't traded much, and I don't think I'm going to. Passive, the green brew. I think this lowers hostility by 100. I think I'm going to take this just on that alone. So let's put down the monastery over here. We need 20 bricks, and that's... Sylvia, have you left? No, she's left. Okay, well, I'm going to grab some crafting materials from this guy to make the monastery with. We could make our own pickled goods. I think I'm grabbing enough from the, what is it, big ol' mushroom, though, that I don't need to. I'll grab the guild house, then. Trade routes still haven't changed. Have they changed? I feel like they have. I don't remember seeing the stone here. That's worth 9? Okay, that's all of our trade routes worth 9. Oh, you don't have bricks for me. Tragic. And I don't exactly want to trade for anything. Any caches that we can crack with 16 tools? Can you give me tools? You cannot. Wait, can I crack them with training gear? No, it's that you break them open with training gear here instead. Okay. So we'll crack this guy. You can be taken off. Might want to up that limit next time you go back, though. We don't have anything for the weaver to do. We would need people to build the monastery, but we need people to make bricks to get that done, and that's at the crude workstation, and I don't have enough stone for it. So I'm going to hope that I can hit the trader again to find somebody that will give me what I need. I might just get there on reputation alone. Let me times 3 this. This is definitely a 1 run. I just want to try winning it before the end of year 5. Need for religion is still being fulfilled. Can I turn you off? I can turn you off. Wow. Oh, I think because I'm starting to make biscuits. Where are the biscuits being made again? 350 flour? I have 350 flour? I guess I could hook you up to drizzle water, right? Make you produce a bit faster. I'm gonna wait to hit this because I don't want to increase my hostility. I want to keep my resolve as high as I can for as long as I can, and then use this to do the last push. Because if I get enough resolve before this year ends... yeah, I couldn't make the monastery. We're not getting enough people using their religion, so I won't fill out that order, but this might happen in time. Come on. Come on. 12.99? 13. There it is. That's the game. Oof. Okay, so not only do I need to keep it playing all the time, I can up it to 3 times speed a lot more often than I think. We've unlocked frogs as a species and some of their buildings, like the frog house, forum, cannery. Scouts work faster on glade events for every firekeeper assigned to a hearth. I guess that's 10, 20, and 30%. The queen's expectations are high. Each discovered glade increases the queen's impatience by a half, but I get to see what's in them beforehand. So if I really need a certain resource, I can do that. That's a really cool cornerstone. I like that one. All right, let's go back to the world map, buy our meta upgrades, and this time I'm going to talk to Aunt Lori. She's probably got something to say to us. All right, what meta progression do I want? Discount on perks and blueprints, active trade routes, extra embarkation points. All towns unveil more of the world map. I think I like this because I'm only able to move 2 spaces right now. As soon as I get this, I can move 3 spaces. Let me just see that there isn't anything better elsewhere. Central buildings. Set up trade routes. Fundamental upgrade. It's just... Got it. Training expeditions yield no rewards. It's just for further tutorials, it looks like. Interesting. You have 1 additional caravan to choose from? Ah, because I've only had 2 at the beginning. Okay, well, I'm getting embarkation points. And then I'm getting unveiling more of the world map. Those are the 2. And let's talk to our auntie. Well, aren't you in a good mood? I am. Any news to share? Oh, right. This is from a long time ago. This is from when we reforged the seal. My god. Will you look at this? You actually made it. Well done. That must have been quite the challenge. It was. 2 hours long. But as much as I hate to burst your bubble, you should know that it's not the end of your journey. This is only the beginning. So far, you've only reforged the bronze seal, and while this is undoubtedly an admirable feat, there are still other more menacing seals out there. Keep it up, kid. You're a fast learner. The crown has already recognized your efforts. A little more and you may be even allowed to venture near the gold seal one day. That's what we're working up to. We got the bronze seal before. I think this next one is the silver seal. Yeah, we're headed to the lead seal. Never mind. Is the silver seal next? Is there a way to check that? Don't need to worry about it. Next, we'll see what this point of interest is. I'm excited. I'm excited.